Hey, just want to jump into one of my favorite cities in Oakland County, Michigan, and that's Royal Oak. Royal Oak is a fantastic place for first-time home buyers. I've had a lot of people start there over 25 years and then take the equity and move on to other towns, and then some of my clients have stayed. But a very active place, a lot of fun, and we need to just understand if you're going to be a buyer, you can't just plan to buy a house. You actually have to have a strategy to buy a house. So all of the people that come to me for mortgage advice, we start with understanding the local market, and then we do things to make you more like a cash buyer. And then again, you have a strategy, and we connect you with a realtor if you don't have your own, or we work with your existing realtor. But you can see here that some houses are coming to market a little bit lower than the average median price. That is pretty typical for this time of year. A lot of people kind of defer putting their house on the market before the holidays. But we can see that the average days on market are increasing. The median days on market are increasing. You can see these little upward lines. Reach out to us or go to the notes below and you can get a report like this for any city in Oakland County. We have 55% of all listings have had some type of price drop, and so that is obviously good for buyers if prices are coming down, but there are also various effective strategies where we can work with your realtor and have them position you not only to make you more like a cash buyer, but to negotiate a stronger deal with the seller, and that can help offset the payment, lower your payment. Relisted, 20% of homes are being relisted. Normal is about 10%, so that could be that they didn't sell under the contractual time frame with the first realtor that they listed with, or it could just mean that once they get under contract, maybe the buyers are backing out because they didn't realize what their payment would be. And that's why we educate everyone on what your payment is going to be so you understand and feel great about buying. Inventory is down, you can see this, and so it's normal for inventory seasonally to decline. But 3 years ago, prior to the pandemic, there would have been about 175 homes on the market. So that's one of the reasons I'm not expecting significant, a lot of people are talking about crashes in housing prices. Probably doesn't apply to Oakland County, and I can give you a lot of reasons why when you schedule a time to consult with me or watch one of the other videos that I'll be releasing about Oakland County and the different cities and towns in Oakland County. So once we've looked at that, let's kind of look at a heat map. Here's another tool that we give home buyers, and I've narrowed in specifically on Royal Oak. And so what you're going to see here is that Royal Oak has been cooling. This heat map is scored on a scale of 100. Basically, once you get to 50, that's supposed to be in equilibrium. So the other report is showing a slight seller's advantage. This being above 50 is also a slight seller's advantage, but again, we're seeing sellers start to negotiate. And then one of the things that you might notice, because rates have gone up, maybe people are starting to migrate to some cheaper areas. Madison Heights is still pretty hot for sellers, people that want to list their home. And then there's some other areas that are also kind of like Royal Oak, a little bit slower now. Maybe Berkeley, again, Madison Heights seems to be pretty hot. Ferndale may be a little bit slower right now. But one of the things I want to point out is when rates go down, and when I talk about them going back below 5%, we're going to have houses with 5, 10, 20 offers again. So if you can swing the payment right now, I believe that the payments will go significantly lower and you're locking in your payment. And again, it could go lower. So one of the things that I like to cover with people that are thinking, well, I'll just get another lease or I'll release, sign a new lease. Here we're looking at approximate payments for renting a single family home versus buying a home. And you can see initially it looks like the payment is going to be a bit higher on purchasing a home. But one of the things that you can't control is if you get stuck renting, let's say the market gets hot again when rates drop, which based on 25 years of experience, I believe that they will be dropping again. Your payment in year 9 on a rental, similar type home, is $3,800. So if you lock in a lower payment now, and let's assume you never get to refinance, your cash flow improves by about $37 versus renting over the long haul. But here's the big kicker, right? If you own a home, you are potentially at a 4.5% estimated appreciation rate over the next decade. You've got $170,000 in equity. You've also paid down your loan by $42,000. And so what does that do? It gives you a net gain, including some potential tax benefits, not much with the new tax laws, but you're $212,000 to the positive after cost to sell your home. So if you'd like to talk about the different markets, whether it's Oakland County or outside of Oakland County, we can do a deep dive in basically any state and any county and look at where the market is. Then we're going to be able to position you to be more like a cash buyer so you can negotiate a stronger deal, and that means hopefully bring the price down. So if that sounds interesting to you and you'd like to look at some of these tools that we have, the buyer heat map that lets you explore markets, and as well this report, which is updated every single week so you know where the market is, just go ahead and schedule a time below. Please like or subscribe for this so you'll get more information, and we're looking forward to connecting with you. Take care. Bye-bye.